Hello!
Hello, hello. Dude, can you see and hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you and I can hear you. We're all good.
Fantastic. Same here. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, everybody, it's me, Johnny Fox. Here with some more Fox tales and telling tales. On this episode, we have Mr. Eddie Lombardo.
Hello there. Hello, Johnny. How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you very much, sir. I will hand it over
Very
to
good.
you to tell the kids at home a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, if you're not aware of me, I am Eddie Lombardo. I am from Eddie's Discount Pet Funeral Services right there. If it's on its last legs or just a bit ill, bring it to Eddie. There's no I can't kill. Somewhere I should have a price list here for my funeral services that we do. So I don't know if you can see up here, we've got an offer on worm funerals at the minute. Very cheap, very easy to bury. And also got a deal on flea funerals there today, or this today only. Buy one, get one flea. So yeah, we've got some deals for you. We've got some deals.
Fantastic. How do you find yourself in that line of work? Is it handed down a family business, or did you just see that gap in the market and go for it like the entrepreneur I'm sure you are?
Well, it were a little bit of things. Yeah, I'd like to say my dad passed it down to me, but also, I had an hammer and I had an hole in my pocket. So, I just made things, I just made it work for myself, really. Let's kill a goldfish, couple of quid, bury a giraffe, 7 quid. It all adds up eventually.
Yeah, and how's business at the moment? Is it booming?
Shite, to be honest. Yeah, I'm having to, as you like. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having to do things like put the fun in funeral. So I'm having to do comedy, and I'm trying to make ends meet different ways. Like for instance, one of my new revenue streams is doing gender reveals. So I did a gender reveal on a bus the other day. Well, I said gender reveal. I got my knob out on a bus, but 10 quid's 10 quid. And I also I've been doing kids parties, so yeah, it's paying off. It's paying off eventually.
Yeah, diversify and maximize, I think, is the key.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, be a good series on telly that as well. I reckon. Two
It could be.
cops.
Yeah. So what's the so pet funerals? Is that
Yes.
what's the most common animal that comes your way then?
Surprisingly enough, otters. Yeah, we see a lot of otters. Yeah, yeah. And then second, of course, you have your hamsters, your gerbils, your rats. Things that kids want, and parents get them to teach them a lesson, and then they end up just dead. So yeah, we hide the shame. No problem. No problem in that.
And is there anything? Is there no creature too big, no creature too small? Do you draw the line
Ooh.
anywhere? Is there anything you won't do?
Oh no, I am desperate. I'll bury. I'll be honest. Yeah, well, I mean, I've even considered, chucking giraffes in speed bumps and things like that, just to make savings where I can and just earn that bit of extra sweet cash. But no, there's no. I'll not bury. Even your grandma. If anybody wants to get in that inheritance pot a bit early, I don't mind doing that. Sledgehammer, no problem. Clean kill.
And are there trends in the pet funeral business like the types of burial, coffin, like songs? Do people have like want songs
Ooh.
played or anything like that?
That's a good question. Because obviously I do a lot of my work. We'll say off books, so it tends to happen under cover of darkness, silently on my own, and so I've not really thought about that for other people, but for myself, if I get buried, I want the EastEnders, the Duffs from EastEnders. So when I do get buried, people turn around and go, "Oh, he were a baddie after all." So
Yeah. So what's the what's the plan? What's the plan? What is to look into the future?
let's have a think.
What's the is there a goal? Do you set yourself goals? to achieve?
I mean, just staying alive. I wouldn't mind a new shed to live in. That'd be nice because I do live in a shed. I don't know if I mentioned I live in a shed on an hill. Uh, so electric would be nice because it's really hard in winter. So maybe some electric from a shed, or just like I say, a new shed would be nice. But business-wise, as long as I keep going. So I mean, if this don't work, I'll just be a DJ at funerals or something. It don't matter. As long as it sticks around being at funerals, that I'm most at ease with dead. You see.
Yeah, and the kids' parties. The
Yeah,
kids'
yeah.
parties. So how's that going?
I mean, I'd love to say brilliantly, but kids and parents do tend to be offended when you come in straight from work, covered in blood, and also carrying, an animal made out of. But this is Mr. Bitzer, by the way. I'm not introduced you to Mr. Bitzer, but this is my puppet that I take on stage, and he's made out of Bitzer Alt's emotional support animals that I get brought in. He's got 5 asses and 10 eyes. But when parents and kids see that, they do tend to freak out. So, yeah, I get paid off to not do the birthdays rather than do them. So it works out. It pays dividends that way, and I get my own time then to go and sit in shed and ponder about existence and things like that.
Well, doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad then. So,
Yeah.
so I think you mentioned the buy one get one free, but any other offers? Plug your shit. Is there anything people should be taking
Um,
advantage of right now before it's gone?
just like I said, the grandma thing that I've got going on at the minute. So if you're down from 15 quid this week, I'll pop it up there if you can see that. Down from 15 quid this week, 13 quid. If you're skint and you want to get in that inheritance pot, I'll come and smash your nan's head in with a sledgehammer. Now, I should point out there is a political thing going off at a minute, and that is nothing to do with me. I know I'm from that sort of area, and I don't want connecting to that. Like, that's not one of mine. That's somebody else going rogue. But yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, we've talked a little bit about the business, but I always like to get to know the artist behind the art, if you will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, if you just join me in a very quick game. Unfortunately, there are no prizes for you. Unfortunately, but there are no wrong answers. So if you join me in just a little bit of this or that, and so it's really simple. One word answers. If you like to elaborate, it's up to you.
That
We
sounds good.
start with the perennially super boring, but it has to be done. Cats or dogs?
Oh, good question. Alive or dead? That's. If I had to pick, I prefer cats dead. Let's have it. I prefer dead cats. Yeah. Let's just do away with cats.
Beer or wine?
Oh, I'm a beer man, me. I do like me beer. It's easy to find beer around these parts. When it's been left on bar and things like that, you can just go and steal it when no one's looking. Yeah.
Fair play. Pizza or kebab?
Oh, you've got me there. I think you've got me there. I do like a pizza, but with all offal and things like that I get from my funerals, I do tend to make my own kebabs as well, So, it's a tough one. I'm going to go pizza, though. When I'm feeling posh and I go and buy a pizza. Yeah.
Okay, so country retreat or city living?
I'll have to say country. Country, yeah, country, yeah.
Okay, would you rather go skydiving or scuba diving? Have you ever done either?
Having been scuba diving, I think I would rather throw myself out of a plane. Just as a lifestyle choice in general. Just it's the easiest way to go into it. You're done. No parachute. You're done. Yeah, buried as well, straight into ground with impact. So, yeah, clean choice.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself, Mr. Lombardo, a leader or a follower?
Oh, I think it's fair to say I'm a leader. I am the only discount pet funeral service out there that I know of. So I think that pretty much puts me in good stead for being a leader there, really.
And what do you prefer? Big parties, big parties, or small gatherings?
Now then, if it's me playing it and earning some money, obviously a big party, you've got tippers in there and things like that. But your small gatherings, they're a lot easier to get in crowd with and get your name about and things like that. So I think that's it too. I think small gatherings are probably better. Like when you meet a circle of monks at night in graveyard, they're all quite quiet folk, aren't they? So yeah, we'll go small gatherings.
Puppets. Would you rather see a puppet show or a magic show?
Oh, I'll go puppet in honour of Mr. Bitzer. Definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Polka dots or stripes?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That is some hard hitting journalism.
That's a
That's
tough
why we're
one.
here.
That is a tough one. I think I'll go polka dots, just for now, just because it reminds me of that bit out at Beatles when they go to see at Halls.
Okay. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Ooh. Well, I am up a lot at night anyway, burying things and, doing all my dodgy stuff. But I'm going to swap. I'm going to say werewolf just to see what it's like to have daytime, really. Yeah, that'd be nice. See what it's like, this world in day. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Oh, excuse me. So, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Ooh, I think I'd have to say Star Wars on that one. Yeah.
What about Dragon Ball or Pokemon?
Ooh, have you ever dragged your balls? It's not something nice to do, that, to be honest. So we'll have to go Pokemon then. Yeah.
So, would you rather have to sing everything you say,
Ooh.
or dance everywhere you wanted to walk?
Oh, I do a bit of both of that anyway, to be honest. So I think it'd be easier for me to sing everything. It'd be a bit hard carrying a coffin and having to do moonwalk, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, I think we may already know the answer to this in your shed, but would you rather have, if you had to choose, would you go with no TV or no
Oh,
music?
oh, no TV. No TV. Can't go without music. Yeah. Love me music.
I'm the same. So, what about, would you rather sweat chocolate or cry custard?
Oh, that's a good existential question. I like that one. Custard or chocolate? You got. I think I'd go custard because chocolate gives me sweat. So then I'd just be in a perpetual cycle of just sweating and eating, and yeah, no, that's no good for any man, is it? No, custard,
No
custard
good
it
at
is.
all.
Yeah.
So there are two questions I ask everyone.
Yep.
They could, hopefully there's a fantastic story here somewhere, but if there isn't, that's okay. But have you ever seen a UFO?
Oh, now I've seen weird things at night. Like I've seen two blokes walking up road with no clothes on, and one's kicking a football, and one's got all fishing rods with him and that, and he takes football off the other one, and I think to myself, oh, nice tackle. But UFOs, I can't say I've actually seen one myself, but I do know people that say I've seen them, but have they? Who knows? I believe in them. I think they're real. You've got to, aren't you, really, when you're a creature at night like me?
I mean, it's a big universe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit big-headed to think that we're only bastards on it, isn't it, really? So, yeah.
So, given your line of work, this could be interesting. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I've seen a few. Actually, there's one round here who owes me money. Penny Lester from Wath. Yeah, she was a Victorian hour. Yeah, I've seen her a few times. I lent her some money back in day, and she knows what she's done. She knows what she's done. Yeah.
So, here's an idea. If you could start a rumor about yourself and everyone would believe it, what would it be?
Oh, I think I'd have to say, and I'll lean in as well and we'll whisper it like we're going to whisper it. Did you know that Eddie Lombardo does cheap, competitive rate, discount pet funerals, and he likes bacon for now as well. If you want to give him some bacon, something like that, off the top of my head.
Like at various point, like at the end of the year, when you look back and think, has it been a successful year? How do you decide on that?
Yeah, well, what I'd do is I'll get all my bills that I've got mounting up, and I get all my pound coins on the other side. And if my pound coins are bigger than my bills, I've won. That's success in my eyes. Or you know, if I don't know, if I've done 10 funerals a week, that'd be nice. But you know, we're pushing it at that. We're pushing it at 2, to be honest.
So, so we chose music over TV a little earlier. So
yes, we did.
So while you're going about your hard-working self, what's on the playlist?
Oh, now then, see what I do tend to gravitate towards songs that revolve around being dead or dead things. So, off top of my head, you've got Graveyard Hill by Pixies. That's on there. You've got your Slayer on there, obviously. You know, any. I mean, there's a lot of death songs with Slayer, aren't there? You know. Songs for the Dead by Queens at Stone Age, you'd have to be on there, definitely. Surprise You're Dead by Faith No More would obviously be on that playlist, yeah. Yeah, Don't Fear the Reaper. You know, there's all these classics, they're all there. Speaking of music, by the way, I have started selling band names, so if I just reach into my bucket here, this one's for sale this week at random. I Hate Horses. So if anybody's out there who wants a band name, come and see me. That's £1, that, and it's laminated as well. So yeah, no problem.
Fantastic. So do you find yourself? Do you get the chance, if things are going well? Do you ever spend some of your hard-earned cash on a trip to the cinema?
What I like to do is I like to sneak in at back and just watch. So save your money that way. That's a good way of saving money, just by sneaking in places. You take an Ivy's vest with you. No one ever questions an Ivy's vest. So yeah, I do good at pictures every now and then. I like Tron. That were nice.
Yeah, so, well, the follow-up question was going to be, what was the last film you saw that you'd recommend?
Well, Tron were a good one. Tron 2 as well, that were good. And I'll go as far as saying Tron 3 then, yeah.
Is there is there a kind of a holy grail in your profession, like a particular job or a particular animal that would be like to have got a hold of, to have that on your CV, yeah. You know, did one of them.
I think if I could have got the contract for SeaWorld, that would have been an absolute gold mine for me, that. But there's a lot of rush funerals going off there, I'll tell you now. But I think they have a guy who deals with that. But I would have loved that. A bit of Free Willy cash, that'd have been lovely, that. Oof.
What keeps you motivated? I mean, besides money? Is it besides money, or is it just money?
Just the voices, really. You know, it's either do what they say or just keep going. So I tend to do opposite of what voices say, to be honest. Well, just keep going. Just keep going. It don't matter.
Keep going. There you go. See, just keep going. Words to live by. Right there.
Correct. Yeah. You might do with that on a T-shirt, couldn't you, or something? Couldn't you?
Get that laminated.
Yes, correct. No wrong with a good lamination. Which is very difficult with no power in a shed, by the way.
So, have you ever thought of starting like a GoFundMe or?
Well, I did, but I think I went on the wrong thing because everything I saw kept saying "go fuck yourself," so I didn't bother. And it's hard getting on the internet. We know internet and no electric for a start. So yeah, I just tend to just if I find 2p on floor, I'll save that. 10p, might get some crisps, but you never know.
So on that note, what's the most interesting thing, or curious, or I don't know, what's a fun thing that you've ever just found?
Funny you should say that, because down here, I've actually found Well, I think they call it the Necromonicon. I don't know if you can see that. Now, I've been practicing my Latin to try and whack it up. So it's Espergere Celeste should whack it up, I believe. Espergere Celeste, is that going to work on you? No, it's my Latin, you see. It's not quite as good as it used to be. I used to do Latin at school, but no, I don't think we're going to get a rise out of him, are we? No.
Yeah.
No. So, I mean, it would have been nice to show you that, but yeah, it's apparently it's absolutely fucked. So there you go, bucket dead. It's dead. But yeah, that was nice. That was a nice find. I found that in Rosehill Park in Romarsh.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
It always pays to keep those peepers open, kids.
Correct. You never know what you're going to find. Words to live by.
Yeah. So, do you have or have you ever had a nickname?
Oh, that's a good one. I mean, my mother used to have a nickname for me, and I don't think I'm allowed to say that on the internet anymore. I think times have changed. So, I think, well, I mean, the Bone Man. I like to call myself the Bone Man, and not for sexual reasons, just because I collect bones and dead animals and things like that. So, the Bone Man, I'll stick with the Bone Man. I look a bit like Slash as well, don't I, at Guns N' Roses?
So, so the Bone Man,
Yes.
bone collector. Is that your main hobby outside of work?
That and I love collecting just bits of plastic. Just look, I've got a right collection of plastic in house. Well, I say house shed, should I say? Yeah, just that. That and throwing milk bottles as well. That's a good hobby. If I can do that, good throw a milk bottle on that.
Or milk balls? I mean, to be an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Be good that. Yeah.
And again, if we do this again, I could be interviewing a gold medalist.
You never know. Or a gold toppist at least.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well then, I'd like to thank you very much for your time.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
One more time, we'll just rattle through these things. It's quick and painless. Something I'm sure you're quite familiar with.
Yep.
So if you want to give us just one last, if you want to sell your wares just one last time, if you want to run us through your latest offers.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously I've got my offers, so you've got, where's it got my board? So I'll just pop it back up again. So you've got Eddie's Discount Pet Funeral Services there. I've had to have that laminated because they're all blood. Now we've got giraffes, £8. We've got fleas are £2. Buy one, get one flea, as we mentioned earlier. You've got worm funerals are £3. And look at that worm. He's a bastard, him. Kill your grandma for £13. And I will just say, if anybody's out and about in Leeds on 22nd of July, I'll be up there at Santiago's with my good friend Donna Horton, who's been on scene now. She's become a good friend of mine. And also, I'll be up Neeps End in Sheffield on 28th as well. So, yeah, if you want to come and want to see me in person and get some of these deals sorted out, no problem. Just fetch your pound coins.
We end these things with a catchphrase. I have a catchphrase. Do you have a catchphrase?
Do I have a catchphrase? I think just shouting bloody hell at the top of my voice, or stop the voices is. I don't think I could do that though.
Well, I have a catchphrase to end these shows, but the trick is I don't say it. You do.
Oh, I like that.
So if you just indulge me, the line is, till next time, keep it foxy. You can do this however you want. Sing it, shout it, do it erotically. I've had a few of those. They're quite nice.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Whatever tickles your funeral fancy. So, till next time, keep it foxy. I'll count you in, and then we'll get out.
Okay.
In
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Until next time, keep it foxy.
Thank you very much, kids. This has been Eddie Lombardo's Pet Funeral Services.
Thank you.
See you on the flip side.
Catch you later.